black label functions in non-strict code. In a word, don't. In non-strict code, function declarations inside blocks behave strangely. For example, here we have the if statement. In the parentheses we have should define 0. Inside of the curly braces we are gonna have this function named 0. Inside of the curly braces of the function 0 we're gonna try to cancel that log, this string, this is 0. But here, danger, compatibility risk. So there is a compatibility risk if you are using this syntax. So if we copy it and we go to any tab and we open it with Ctrl+Shift+I, we're gonna open the Chrome Developer Tools. If I press enter, I'm gonna get an error. Uncaught reference error. Should define 0 is not defined, so this parameter inside of the parentheses is not defined. But even if I define it, let's say I'm gonna use var and I'm gonna use should define 0, and then I'm gonna assign it to a string, I don't know, funk for example, and I press enter, I'm just gonna get undefined. If okay, I miss okay, a semicolon here, and there you have it. I'm gonna get an undefined since there is a compatibility risk here. The semantics of this in strict mode are well specified. 0 only ever exists within that scope of the if block. If should define 0 is false, then 0 should never be defined, since the block never executes. However, historically, this was left unspecified, so different browsers implemented it differently in non-strict mode. For more information, see the function declaration reference, and you can check out this link if you wanna read more about it. So, a safer way to define functions conditionally is to assign a function expression to a variable. So in this following example, we have the comments here. Using a var declaration makes it available as a global variable with closer behavior to a tab level function declaration. So I'm gonna grab this example and I'll go to the Chrome Developer Tools. I'm gonna refresh it. I'm gonna paste it here. I press enter. Should define 0 is not defined. Okay, so again this time we're gonna define it. So let me just grab it here, and we're gonna assign it to a function, to a string, I mean the string func. So now that I press enter, I'm gonna get this function as a, here you have it, the function cancel that log, this is 0. So this is better than using this approach, but still is not optimally. So here we have examples. Returning a formatted number. The following function returns a string containing the formatted representation of a number padded with leading zeros. So this function returns a string padded with leading zeros. We have the function name pad zeros. Inside of the parentheses we're gonna have two parameters, two variables, the variable num and the variable total length. Inside of the curly braces of the function pad 0, we're gonna have the let declaration num string, and it's gonna be assigned to the num.to string. So we are initializing the return value as a string. After that, we're gonna have the constant declaration, and the constant is gonna be num zeros, and it's gonna be assigned to the total length minus the number string that length. So here we calculate the number of zeros. Below that, we're gonna use the for loop. Inside of the parentheses, we initialize the variable I to the number 1, and as long as I is less than or equal to the number of zeros, I, or the variable I, is gonna increment by 1. Inside of the curly braces of the for loop, the number string is gonna be assigned, and we use backticks. just backticks, and now 0 and then $sign. Inside of the curly braces we're gonna use the num string, and then again the num string is gonna be assigned to the num.to string. We close the curly braces of the for statement, and now we're gonna return the number string. We end up with a semicolon, and now we close the curly braces of the function path0. So we can grab this example. We go to the Chrome Developers Tools. I'm gonna refresh it. Okay, so just paste it here, and now we're gonna see if it works. The following statements called the path0 function. So I'm gonna grab this example here, and now I'm gonna, okay, if I press enter, we're getting 0005, so we're getting the third result here. And what's happening is we have the number, we're using this third example and the let result. So we have here the let declaration, and we have this variable name result, and just end up with a semicolon. Now we have the result is gonna be assigned to the path0s, and the parentheses we are passing two parameters, and in the third example we have the parameters 5 and the parameters 4. So what's happening is this 4 indicates the number of digits. In this case we have 4 digits, and the first number 5 indicates the number that we want to pass as a string. So for example, if I got, I don't know, 7, the result that we're gonna get is gonna be 0007, and there you have it. So that is for the third example. If I go, I'm gonna comment the third example. So now I'm gonna get the second example. Result is assigned to the path0s, and inside of the parentheses the two parameters is gonna be number 42 and the number 2. So which means that we're only gonna have 2 digits, and we're gonna just pass the number 42 since the 42 occupies 2 digits. So if I press enter, I'm gonna get a string with the numbers 42. There you have it. We can also, I don't know, do a 3344 49, whatever. So press enter, the result that we are gonna get is gonna be 449. So again, this number 2 indicates the number of digits. For example, if I put 3, the result that we are gonna get is gonna be 049. This is 3 digits. So that is that, and we can comment the second example, and now we're gonna go for the first example. The result is gonna be assigned to the path0. So here we have 42, and in the second parameter is gonna be 4, so it's gonna be 0042 since we have 4 digits. So if I press enter, there is the result 0042. And that is that for that example. Determining whether a function exists. You can determine whether a function exists by using the type of operator. In the following example, a test is performed to determine if the window object has a property called noFunction, that is a function. If so, it is used, otherwise some other action is taken. So here we have this example. We have the if statement, we have the type of window.noFunction is equal to the string function. Inside of the curly braces, we're gonna use the noFunction. We close the curly braces of the if statement. Now we're gonna use the else. We open curly braces, and we're gonna do something else if it doesn't work. Note that in the if test, a reference to noFunction is used. There are no parentheses, so after the noFunction we don't have parentheses here. So no, here it says brackets, but I should say parentheses. No parentheses after a function name, so that the actual function is not called. So we can grab this example, and I'm gonna refresh it and then clean it up with Ctrl L, or just pressing the circle, and I'm gonna paste it. So here nothing is gonna happen since I'm not using I'm not writing any code here in the if statement or in the else, so I'm gonna get undefined. But let's say if the type of window that no function is equal to the function, we're gonna cancel that log something. So we're gonna cancel that log. A string is gonna be function. So now else, so if the no function is not equal to the string function, what we're gonna do is cancel that log, and this time the string that we're gonna pass out, or the string that we're gonna get, is gonna be no function. So now if I press enter, I get no function. So the type window that no function is not equal to the function. So that is the result that we are getting, no function.